My parents have a special friend, but I don't like the noises they make, so my parents kicked me out.
I feel like OP's not taking advantage of an opportunity. If you record that and post it on the internet, you're making millions. Think of Bad Baby, Catch Me Outside Girl, $50 million on only stands.
We're taking, there's stepmoms. That's the biggest booming category in that industry.
Yes.
This is a whole new category. Like they could innovate the way that is done.
I just think, OP, you're losing out on an opportunity. Come on, get entrepreneurial with it.
Make that. Make that money.
We got there. We got there.
Okay. So I, 18 male, live with my parents, and I've been paying rent since I was 16.
Yikes. That's early. That's a bit early.
That is pretty. I did have a friend who would like pay for like the groceries and like gas and stuff. Like it was like kind of a family coordinated situation, but the rent?
Yeah.
It's
early. I mean, maybe like as soon as he started working or something.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah. The rent. Yeah. I don't know about the rent. I did this since my parents would I did this because my parents would be financially screwed if I wasn't helping out.
Okay.
We're already off to a terrible start. Setting the scene.
Poverty.
A few parents told me that they're seeing... A few weeks ago, my parents told me that they are seeing someone that... A few weeks ago, my parents told me that they are seeing someone because their relationship is open.
Do they mean a financial advisor?
Definitely not.
Get out of poverty.
It's definitely not. Although that would
We're seeing someone.
Like, could we do a quid pro quo kind of situation here? We give you the goods. You give us financial advice to get our life in order. So our 16-year-old son doesn't have to pay our rent.
Their tax guy.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Tom, we got a proposition for you. Account for this.
I got a big stimulus coming your way.
The financial puns, we could go for days, guys. Now
a bull in the streets, a bear in the sheets.
Clever. That was multifaceted. Now, I didn't give a crap.
Wall Street, more like my balls street.
All right. Time out.
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. For the love of the banter. Now, I didn't give a crap since it wasn't affecting me, which, I mean,
it is. You're in the house. You're paying rent.
That's a surprisingly neutral stance for OP to take, but...
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just posting about it to the internet.
Yeah,
but he doesn't care. Water under the bridge.
Here's the thing. He didn't care until the guy they started seeing started staying the nights over.
Really? Like, what's the sleeping situation? It's like
seven dwarves, just like all of their open relationship partners in one like 10-foot bed.
I like that image.
Yeah.
It's actually all OP's bed too. They're like on either side.
OP, yeah. Because they have to, they're living in one bedroom. They can't afford a huge thing. Oh man. Now here's the thing. He treats the place like it's his. He tries to tell me what to do and eats all of our, which is really my food. I ain't having that.
I mean, if he's dicking down your mom and your dad, then I feel like he is master of the domain. No.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, if you're boinking my mom and my dad, you're not also getting my food. Like you've already. I have nothing left.
So much.
I have nothing left.
I don't have my dignity.
Yeah,
and now I don't have my food.
Now, I tried talking to my parents about it, but they just said it's their house, so they can have who they want, where they want.
I don't know. If you're paying rent, I think it becomes our house.
Yeah. Why don't you stay out of my wallet then, Pops?
Yeah.
And Moms?
Why doesn't this third roommate start paying the rent? Huh?
Here we go. How many nights a month is he staying over? That's how many nights he pays. Airbnb.
Bam.
I really tried to put up with it until this guy tried to discipline my dog. That is a line you don't cross, sir. Bow wow.
I love how that's like, it's not that this guy's having sex with his mom and his dad.
No.
Can we say that?
Yeah, I was about to say bleep. We should maybe like boink and we can kind of like do our own.
Yeah, editors bleep all the words.
All the previous words.
It's bad enough that he's boinking like the mom and the dad, but that's not the line. Line isn't there. Bad enough that he's getting all his food stolen, so he's basically like hungry and homeless. But now, like the line, the dog. Like why are dogs just so sacred in our hearts that it's like that's the line no one crosses?
We need to do OP. We need to do a little reprioritization here.
Yeah,
I think.
come on,
Just
have some self-respect. You know,
a little bit. Now I flipped my crap. It was almost certainly not the way you would discipline a dog, and I'm already sick of all his BS.
How did he discipline the dog?
We may never know.
OP,
these are details we need to understand.
What like what he's like did he just say bad dog, or did he like put the, you know, like when some old school is like you put the dog's head in pee, the peas. It's it's an old school dog training thing.
I've never heard of that in my entire life. Wow. Dang.
It's brutal.
That is pretty brutal.
I never did that. To be clear.
Sam's like, oh yeah, back in my day. I was training dogs left and right.
Yeah, you know, I would just pee on the ground.
just to give it to him a little extra. I yelled. Now I blew up and yelled at him, calling him all sorts of things. Dumb punt, piece of crap freeloader, and some vile stuff that probably is way too effed up to say here. Dang. Too effed up to say on Reddit?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, what's too effed up to say on Reddit?
Yeah,
there's not many things.
People in the comments.
Yeah, what's
Take your
too
guess.
effed up to
Take
say
your
on
guess.
Reddit?
Now, hopefully that doesn't get us demonetized if other people comment things.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, guys. Blow our comments up with obscenities. Now, my parents rushed to see what was going on and tell me off, but instead I told them off, calling them terrible parents and that they should shove their house up their booties. And
Damn. Get it.
I'm not going to pay rent to live in their house. I'm not going to pay rent to live in a house I have no say in. That is very fair.
That's the line that should have been drawn way earlier.
Way earlier.
Yeah. But I'm glad, OP, that you finally, you know, took those cojones and put them on the table. Those meth of eggs. Yeah. Barely carry them.
400-pound deadlift of my sack. And yeah, that dumb punt can cover my rent. Oh.
Yeah,
nice
what's
one.
this guy's job?
Banging his parents? God.
Or just like a prostitute.
Maybe.
A man of the night.
A man of the night. A man of the streets.
Man of the streets.
I've since been staying with my boyfriend. My parents recently texted me asking for the rent. I told them to F off and reminded them of what I said. I feel like I'm not in the wrong to not pay rent anymore, but I went overboard with my words.
Yo, OP's not living in the house. Why would he have to pay rent?
It's a great question.
What do you mean? You don't continue to pay rent after you move out.
Maybe they're assuming like, oh, he's just like upset and he's gonna come back, and it's like, all right, give us the rent for when you come back or whatever.
I wonder how much rent is at this place.
That's another thing I would love to know.
Yeah. OP, give us the deets.
Well, there is an update.
Let's hear it.
It's been over a week since I posted. Thank you guys for your judgments and advice. I have blocked my parents on everything and I have gone no contact with them.
Okay. Like I understand, you know, your
blow it up.
But like, what's with everyone on Reddit going no contact, dude? Like, what's with the block? I was talking to this. Who was I talking to? I was talking to this girl. Was it a guy?
Ooh.
Who was I talking to? Wait, I'm trying to think. It was like I was talking to a friend, and like they were saying like they would like block, like if they didn't like the person or like they had a bad date, they would just block them everywhere. Like it's like, oh, like I'm gonna like you, block you everywhere, and I'm like, damn girl, that's intense. Like blocking someone everywhere after like a subpar date seems like a little much.
I think it depends on how bad that date is. I think that is far more reasonable than like blocking the parents after like. I mean, look, this is a terrible situation the parents put OP in, but also it I don't know. It seems like this happened in a relatively short span of time. It's probably like you guys like need to respect my boundaries.
But unless it's like actual harassment, I like my philosophy is like don't block people unless it's actual harassment.
I mean, I could if you just want them out of your life, like why not?
It's your parents though.
No, not the parents. I'm sorry. I was talking about like dates and stuff. But yeah, the parents. Yeah, the parents. I think OP needs a little. OP needs to come with a serious appeal to reason. Like, listen, here's my look. I know I yelled this out, but I need to make this point. These are my boundaries. Respect them.
Yeah. And I feel like OP just kind of like swore at this guy that's boinking his parents. And then it's like, I'm out blocked.
And I'm done with you for life.
Like communicate a little bit
give
more.
Give a little more time. Yeah. Let's see what more OP does. After just over a week, I already feel like a new person without them in my lives. Sounds like he's doubling down. Yeah. Okay. Love that.
John loves a double down.
Oh, I love it.
So does OP parents. So does OP's parents.
I'm getting bricked.
Double down.
My boyfriend has been my rock through all of this, and I was a mess of tears and anger the first few days. He's the one that got me through it. I'm currently staying with him, renting. So
he's renting. She's renting. He's
OP. Yeah, OP is he. OP.
He's renting
with the boyfriend.
I think
that's the case. But we've been looking for our own place together since the lease on the current place runs out soon. Okay, I guess he's adding to the rent now, and then they're looking for a new place together. I went to go and get I went to my GP. General practitioner. Yeah. I went to my general practitioner and got a mental health plan done up. So I should be seeing a therapist soon, free of charge. That is good. It is not a huge update, but I'm doing a lot better in life in so little time just from cutting them out of my life. I'm looking forward to the future.
So in conclusion, block your parents.
Block your parents. F your parents, bro. Lock them in a
Gary
cage.
V advice.
Never let them out.
Treat them like circus animals.
Yeah.
Whip them into submission. Feed them peanuts.
The Daisy stick. What have they
Get a
done
hot
for you,
iron
bro?
and brand them.
Lock your parents in a cage and start a company, bro. We're impersonating Gary V, by the way. Or the Gary V impersonator more. Yeah,
if you ever watch any Gary V, you'll know that we sound exactly like him on par impressions.
That's right. Do we want to read one or two quick comments before we go?
Yeah. Let's read a couple comments from the post.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. This is a kind of interesting comment. So it says, if you can, try and get all of your important documents with you, your passport, your birth certificate, etc.
Oh shit.
And possessions in case they try to purge your stuff or withhold them in exchange for rent. Also, not the a-hole. Glad you and your dog got out.
Shit. Yeah. Like my parents have my birth certificate. They have my Australian passport.
Yeah.
They got.
You're a double citizen?
Yeah, I'm a dual citizen.
Gosh dang. Yeah, you've told me that before.
Yeah. I have my American passport, which I travel. Dude, one time I traveled one way with my American passport and back on my Australian passport. And they thought that I was stealing someone's identity. And so they shut down. I got flagged.
Yeah, dude. I try not to. I try to stay I got randomly searched one time in Iceland. They took me down to the basement and did they go through all your stuff?
No, I just explained the situation. It was fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, they took me down to the basement, bro.
The basement?
The basement, and they literally opened up everything, and I was shaking in my boots because I had some I think at the time I might have been using some of my mom's ADD medication. When I would like run out, she would give me some. So I'll put some in like a pill capsule or whatever. So I had these like counterfeit
loose
kind of
pills.
like ADD pills. And I was just like, but
shit.
I think I put them in a vitamin bottle with other vitamins. And they didn't open the bottle. They just opened my toiletries and took out all my toiletries, but they didn't like.
What were they looking for?
It was just they said I've been selected for a random search.
I feel like they lie. I feel like it's not random.
Possible. I don't know the dynamics of Iceland. And
did you have long hair then?
I did actually. Yeah.
They're like this hippie.
Well, you know what's so funny? I was on the plane and some Icelandic stewardess or whatever started speaking whatever the Icelandic language is to me.
I think it is Icelandic.
Icelandic. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm America. I don't know a goddamn word.
I know these blonde, hair, these blue eyes.
I fooled them.
Yeah, but you could fit well in Iceland.
I could do it.
Yeah.
I could do it. Well, that's been another one, everyone. See you on the next one.
See you on the flippity flop. Am I the a-hole for sending an invoice to my wife's cousin after she didn't have space for us at her wedding?
Yes. That is my answer.
All right, John. Let's see if you change your answer shortly. I own a printing company.
Nice.
All right. You're super cool, dude, I guess. Big old
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Wow. No need to brag. Or what? Are you Benjamin Franklin over here owning your own print shop?
Fall in a ditch.
God. That I run with my wife. Her cousin came to us and wanted us to do all the signage, banners, guest books, life-sized cutouts for the wedding. Are there life-sized cutouts for weddings?
That's a tad much.
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to add that to my wedding. We do this all the time for friends' weddings and events, and we never charge. We're happy to help out, and usually it's a lot of fun working together to make some cool stuff.
You need to take a page out of the book of greedy capitalist pigs, my friend.
Always
Don't
charge
work for free.
A few weeks before the wedding, her wedding planner tells us they need all the items by X date so they can set up for the wedding. At this point, we hadn't received our wedding invitations and didn't know when the actual wedding was.
Wow.
Huh. My wife texts her and tries to clarify when the wedding is and if we missed the invitation somehow. Her cousin replies and says, "Oh, we downsized the wedding and decided to have like a close friends and family thing, and they didn't have space for us in the small venue."
So you're telling me you still want the expensive printouts, but I'm not going to the wedding.
How much do you think those printouts cost?
Honestly, like probably really expensive.
So like how much total do you think?
How much total? Well, they're doing the 2 cutouts and then some other things, right?
Yeah, like invitations.
Oh yeah, dude. 500 plus.
Okay. My wife and I are pretty hurt and insulted. And on top of it, we've spent close to $2,000 on all the materials. Not even the work, the materials.
Stop it. Why are they giving their friend $2,000?
That's a lot.
No.
That's a lot. Her cousin and the wedding planner kept making tiny revisions to the artwork, had us print samples to see how it would look in person, resize several of the items a few times, etc. All that cost a lot of time and money. And we're a functioning business, so we either had to delay other orders or stay late to print her stuff on our own time.
Oh, no.
So I went ahead and did what I would do as a business owner. I billed her for our cost and said we need a payment before delivery because I'm not going to chase her for payment for months/years after the wedding.
There we go.
We're not making money on it. We just charge for the cost of materials.
Bare minimum they could do.
So far, we've gotten threatening calls from the cousin, her fiance, some random members of my wife's family, and I don't know, some of the groomsmen essentially calling us assholes. After the harassment, I'm considering charging full price or else we won't deliver the items. Let's go up the ante.
Now we're talking.
Are we a-holes here? Sorry, but I'm not going to waste my hard-earned time and money for someone who doesn't even consider us close friends and family. I mean, yeah, like you're not gonna invite them to the wedding. Like you don't deserve the close friends and family discount.
Literally,
and free. The friends and family discount would be like $2,000. They're giving it for free,
dude. And also, it's like they would probably charge like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
Yeah,
for that. Is that like $2,000 for a gift? That's a lot.
Not bad at all. Also, there was a comment. Sorry, we had to downsize the discount to cover close friends and family only.
There we go.
That's a freaking clap back.